This car right here is a 2020 Shelby GT500 prototype. Now the GT500, this is a higher performance variant of the Mustang. Now the last time we saw the GT500 was in 2014. That was basically in 2014 being the last year for the 5th generation Mustang. And this one is, of course, a 6th generation Mustang. Now the new GT500, this was unveiled at the 2019 North American International Auto Show in Detroit. And just like the one that was at the show, this one is a prototype. As you can see right there, it has some text on the glass saying that this is actually a prototype vehicle, so this will most likely get crushed in the near future. Then again, most prototype vehicles get crushed because the prototype is not the final product. I know that there are some people who actually end up smuggling prototypes out, and they end up becoming valuable collector's items. Maybe this car will get lucky and actually be smuggled out by somebody who works for Ford. Then in a couple of years, it'll become a valuable collector's item. And now onto the performance. Now, from what I read, is that the engine is 5.2-liter supercharged V8 that produces 700 horsepower and only 600 pound-feet of torque. The transmission is only a 7-speed automatic. Now it's unlike the old Shelby GT500s, which had manual transmissions. The reason why this one had the automatic is because Ford does not have any manual transmissions available that can survive the amount of power this engine is putting out. Compared to the Corvette Z01, which has 755 horsepower and has a 7-speed manual transmission that can survive the amount of power. So the Corvette actually has a lot more power than the Shelby GT500. This car is 0-60 in about 3.5 seconds and only tops out at 180 miles per hour. Compared to the 2013 and 2014 GT500s, which can top out at 202 miles per hour. So the performance is not as good as that of the old GT500. Although this car does look more stylish than the old ones, I just think that the old ones, the 2013 and 2014 models had better performance. Now I was going to point out that the front splitters and the side skirts are plastic. I'm not sure how much this car weighs, but I know that like a lot of cars, the chassis is unitary steel. Let's go and take a look at the rear spoiler. And upon closer examination, you can clearly see that it's made of carbon fiber. And it's also a rear diffuser right there. That's also plastic right there. The reason why it's plastic is because it's cheaper than carbon fiber, which is really expensive. And if you're wondering what's behind me, that's Ford GT Heritage Edition, as well as 2006 Ford GT Heritage Edition.